I'm Micah Timothy Greco.
My name is Jonathan De Nervato.
My name is Juni Benedict Tito Balya.
Today we're going to talk about suicide and parasuicide.
Now, before we start that, let's talk about suicide. Now, what is suicide? Well, suicide is the action of taking one's own life.
Many of those who commit suicides are the individuals who did not receive mental and emotional counseling because their families are ashamed of it.
Hello, madam. Good day. What seems to be the problem here? I'm the psychiatrist and I'm ready to listen.
Good morning, Doc. Here is my son. He's thinking about suicide because he's depressed.
He's depressed? What a shame! No, that is not what will happen if you go to a psychiatrist. So, there's no need to be ashamed. You need to go to the psychiatrist to solve your problem. On the other hand, parasuicide is a suicide attempt in which a person does not intend to die.
It is often a cry for helping, meaning
The person wants others to know what he or she is feeling. Some of these clues may be talking about suicide or death.
Mike, gusto ko nang mamatay.
no, don't do that.
And other signs are giving their favorite stuff to their family or friends.
Mike, wala akong paboritong pusal-pusal. Imo na lang.
Thank you, but why?
And some clues are changes in moods, behavior, and feelings.
Tan, let's play a game.
Di na ko, boy!
A Philippine study conducted for the development of a suicide prevention strategy showed that commonly used methods by those who decided to end their lives including hanging, strangulation, and suffocation. For those who tried to kill themselves but ended up with just injuries, the preferred means range from self-poisoning to exposure to other chemicals and poisonous substances. Aside from these methods, there were also cases of drug overdose using firearms to kill oneself, jumping from heights, and drowning. And among the youth, self-cutting has been observed in some of those that suffer from major depression.